Welcome to The Spin, first show of the year, official show of the year. We've already had a show of the year.
I feel like it's been a minute.
It does feel like a long week.
It's been 4 days of the week so far.
It's fine. Lots going on. But good news, James Hobart is...
I'm glad, James, because I'm dreading it.
What? Why?
I have nothing to contribute to this show.
No, I guarantee you're going to say something.
I feel like we should have had Jenny on as a guest show, and then I'll take a break. Just feel like I won't
drama,
be needed.
John.
I don't care for the drama at all.
You don't.
But Kenneth, let's bring that comment back up. Day 4, JY Barbell Fitness had a bit of a leg killer. My wife is actually doing that workout right now, and so I have Abby Grace here for about 25 minutes. But yeah, if you want to do CrossFit but in a strong way, go sign up. JYBarbell.com, $25 a month, 2 weeks free. Just try it out. Just try it out.
Doing it.
Yeah, Tyler's wife is doing it. She was first in the leaderboard the other day.
She was smoked.
So yeah, try it out. Just give it a try. Cancel at any time. First week's free.
Don't say that.
No, I don't care. I want
No refunds. No refunds.
No. Listen, 1,000 people to sign up, and the first 2 weeks are free. Cancel at any moment. I just want you to try it. Just try it and see if you like it. That's it.
Okay. Look at all these people here. Jason Bourne is even here. So,
Oh God.
yeah. Will Morad would. Who cares about the pack?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to. People wanted to know. Go ahead.
Who cares about the pack? I don't know. I guess we'll get into viewer comments, and maybe we will talk about the pack.
Will, that's why Will's YouTube and the WFP channel is not doing well. They're too early. The people expect them. It's not as exciting. You guys don't know when we're going to show up.
That's right. You're sitting there waiting. It's like going to a concert and you're just waiting for the band to actually show up.
Can you pronounce this name for me, Tyler?
Nope.
Nikki Gahur.
Gahur.
Say it 5 times fast.
Nikki Gahur.
Guys, I'm doing great. I bench pressed 15s today. Feeling great. Okay.
On the way up.
Yeah. We're doing, and 15s felt better than 10s. Every 2 days, I'm going to go up 5 pounds, and we're just going to do like a couple sets of 10. We're doing good. I'm not doing it in gymnastics quite yet, but I think we escaped disaster.
Do we think TFX is still on the table?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, dude, I did some snatches today. I can work out. I'm not doing pressing workouts. And I'm running a lot. I'm running because that's basically all I can do. If I don't do something, I'm gonna run.
Is CBG in there with you?
CBG.
Banging on the table?
No, that's my Abby Grace. Ran for 40 minutes in the runner today. Yeah,
Abby's gonna start throwing up 500.
Yeah,
she's gonna start throwing up $500 for the rat.
On that note, John, 2717. It's this company. They have this like recovery agent stuff. You rub them. They wanted us to try out their stuff. They sent me some of their stuff. I need to get your guys' emails.
Send it to me. Yeah,
addresses.
Yeah, send it to me. Oh, the Wagwo guy, the Christian clothing brand company guy. You know what I'm talking about? He wants to send you guys some clothes. So if y'all are interested in some clothes, let me know.
Speaking of free stuff, if you saw my story yesterday, day before, I can't remember. Yeah, maybe Monday. I asked, who has tried Dotter, the drink Dotter? Doter.
Dirty Doter drink.
97% said no. 3% said yes. And guess who's getting some free Doter?
No way.
This guy right here.
We're sponsored by the Dotter drink?
No, they're just sending me some to try because I don't know.
Free publicity. Biggest Dotter drink person ever. I hope you love it.
I hope it's amazing.
So I'm going to come in there with an open mind.
Shut off. Don't even give me that.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
Dear Annie, I want some too.
I got a message though.
Dear Annie, there was no water.
From someone, and this is untested. This is just from somebody that has tried it. And the comment was, tastes like Fruity Pebbles that have been left in a car seat for a week.
Damn, they got you on that back half, didn't they?
That person sounds like they've had Fruity Pebbles that were in the backseat of a car.
Maybe that person has a kid. I don't know.
Did you guys ever go to Jamba Juice?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a secret menu. That was a bigger deal, I think, back in the day, but they had a secret menu.
Often. No,
Oh man, I did like my freshman year of college. I was there like every other day, and you could order a Fruity Pebbles Jamba Juice, and it tasted exactly like Fruity Pebbles. It was incredible.
I was a big Subway guy in college.
Trying to lose weight.
You and Jared were in lockstep.
Yep, me and a buddy would go to the not nice town or an area in Indianapolis and grab ourselves some Subway. We were good friends with all the sandwich artists.
Dude, their pizzas were pretty good.
There was some mailman that was like there every single day, just hanging out. It was good. I thought daughter doter was for females. It's formulated for women, but made for everybody.
Every time I think about the doter drink, there's an episode of The Office where Robert California was drinking this energy drink marketed for gay guys.
That's crazy. I think about the same thing. I don't know why. But it does.
When you were texting us about it, I was looking for a GIF to play. I could. They don't have that one.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what makes of it. But yeah, some doter is coming my way. Viewer comments. Leave yours for next week. First off, at the Gaines Lab, let's talk about John, was just so stupid. I wish I could say it in a nicer way, but yeah, you earned this injury. Hope you heal up quickly.
You know what? Who said that comment? Who said that comment?
The Gaines Lab.
I don't remember. And that's why nobody will remember your name.
I actually know that guy
because we have balls to do things that others won't. I could ask Dallin, "Hey, Dallin, let's see your 200 ring muscle ups for time," and he would be like, "No, I have to adjust my training, and that doesn't adjust into my training." Right? But I'll be like, "All right, I'll do it," even though I'm ill prepared. Even though the most muscle ups I've done in a workout in the last year is 20. Why? Like, let's just see what the body is capable of. And just because y'all don't have the balls to take the chip like Tyler, try to depreciate it. Did you see the last episode?
Decimate, I think is the word you're looking for.
When those
depreciate.
Those heathens tried to depreciate your achievement, right? Did you see that?
A little double declining balance. Yeah.
I mean, talk about insecurity. For some fit guys, y'all are some insecure people. Good grief.
We saw that this week in some of the comments and some of the posts this week. People get get upset.
I know it was dumb. That's why I'm doing it.
Half the stuff I do is because it's stupid.
Because nobody else will do the dumb things that everybody wants to see. Can you do it? Maybe you can't. And I don't even care if you don't care that if I can or can't do it. Some people did. And then y'all got hurt. But it's
194 reps into this. Things were looking great.
I was flying.
You were flying. It was crazy. If you also want to know how, be able to do 194 ring muscle ups, sign up for JY Barbell.
JY Barbell Fitness. You'll be able to do 194 ring muscle ups.
That's right.
Not one more.
In about 50 minutes, you can do that. At Bernard Coley. Oh, man. Very sorry to see John get hurt. Great gym community, though, with Summer and Veronica helping out. That was a good part of the show.
I know. I actually got 4 women that contacted me to work with me either in JY Barbell Fitness or one-on-one just to get a muscle up because of those girls. Mm-hmm. So it ended up working out. I mean, if they stay on for more than 1 month, I made money.
You really got them with that. Don't do it that way.
Yeah. If you're going to be dumb, then you better be tough.
That's Listen, all of these feel like compliments.
Yeah. Is Leslie working out, or is she just?
She just finished. She's trapped with the diapers because I didn't want the dog to get in. Yeah,
Prevents,
I know
dogs
that
and
move
Leslie
right
from
there.
getting in. Yeah. Let's see. At Imperfect, still worth it. The spin shirt is my favorite. Wear it every week until my baby's snot is all over it. Have a blessed year, everyone. That's why I'm wearing No Apologies, the barbell spin shirt. Vindicate.com. There's no discount code anymore. That's out.
VNDK8.
Yeah, go check them out. You still got some barbell spin shirts. Hiller, Savon, other stuff. Vindicate shirts.
I've heard a lot of people, the people who have your spin shirt say that it's their favorite shirt. I've never heard anybody that says I have a spin shirt, but it's not my most favorite shirt of all time. They always say
that one of those first ones we got, man, it was like it looked official.
It is legit. So I think there's some of those out there. It just doesn't say media on the back of it. So
I got the special edition.
You got the special. At Renee Papy.
Papy.
Renee.
Renee. The 2026 prediction. WFP will make one of their tour stops in Brazil.
Negatory.
Negativia.
I don't know. No. With the amount, in some ways, I wouldn't be surprised. Number one, because the crowd gets so hyped there. But number two, with the amount of Brazilian affiliates that dropped off the open leaderboard last year, I could see it happening.
Yeah, don't we know where they are already? And they're in South America?
Huh?
No, never mind. I don't think it'll be in South America.
We'll cover that here in the news segment.
They'll spare no expense, John.
Yeah, Venezuela maybe.
Definitely Venezuela. I told you guys this. I want to talk about this real quick. This is
you can wait until the news.
That's on the other channel, Tyler. That's on the other channel.
I told you guys when we were at Crash. Well, Spin, you weren't there. I said
there.
You
that
guys
Trump was going to go take Venezuela over.
I said, if you want to make a bunch of money right now, you go into Venezuela before we take over, and you just start wrecking shop, and you start just taking stuff, and then the Americans will come in and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy's been here," and you're like, "Yeah, I have."
Yeah, we talked about other things at Mayhem, more like moon landings and other conspiracy.
Oh
things. Yeah. But
dude, the moon landing one's tough.
Venezuela didn't come up. So anyway, that's on our other channel, to be determined soon. Michael Sigjelski.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Does JY Barbell regularly program chair sitting in Metcons?
We do not, but we don't judge those who do. So,
intervals. It's just intervals.
Yeah.
Whether it's called for or not.
Today was intervals, and I bet a lot of sitting took place. We can ask Kenneth. It was a bit of a leg killer, but no. But again, we're a judgment-free zone. You know, everybody's allowed to sit when they want to sit, unless you're not supposed to be sitting, and then you need to move or die.
This is breaking. Vindicate does CBG's t-shirts too.
No, you don't. Does he really?
We take the code back.
There is no code. Tracy, Q1H. OMG, all the guests. How fun.
Yeah. And I appreciate all the people for turning out. Like it means that you guys care.
That
on
show
New Year's Eve, who knew?
Was top shows I will remember in the Spin catalog. That was a good one. That was one where I got off and I was like, that was a good show.
That was a fun show.
It was.
I mean, that was your best physical performance you've ever done in your life. So I would imagine that you would remember. Guess what? I remember the bar facing burpee show too. Okay, you're always going to remember that.
Yeah. And finally, at Scottish G, this one's for Tyler. Does Tyler think we don't have other sports in Europe for people to go to?
You guys don't get it. You don't understand American sports. It's not that you don't have sports. It's that you don't have what we have here. It is like if you go to a college game here in the United States, it is as big as every sporting event that you put over there. And it's every single weekend in every single state. It's insane.
I would agree with that.
I'm not saying you don't have sports. You just don't have it like we have it. And it's okay.
And Americans don't understand the European sports either. It goes both ways. Like, nobody cares about cycling over here. Nobody. And cycling's a big deal in Europe. Like, it's okay that you don't get us because we don't get you.
But I think the difference though is like, okay, cycling's on a weekend, right? Or like 4 weekends or every day for a month in July
and August.
And then you have like huge soccer matches for like Barcelona and whatever else, right? But when you think about a Saturday in the fall in the United States, and you have however many college football games, and I don't know how many of them hold over 100,000 people.
It takes over the nation.
Yeah, it's. That's where I don't think Europe comprehends that. Mm-hmm. But Scottish G goes on. I think the only problem with World Fitness Project was that they had a piss poor PR manager. Everybody was in the camp that we wanted more competitions for the athletes until they made so many mistakes. Don't do affiliates and send one email to CrossFit to ask about dates saying you want to work around them. It wouldn't have mattered when CrossFit ignored them. They would always have had the email to say, we tried. Just shocking marketing.
Mm-hmm. Can't disagree.
I wish I had it pulled up. And it's something that on Hiller's video of his predictions, his 20 predictions for 2026, there was a piece in there that wasn't a prediction, but I think it's actually pretty applicable. And it was talking about scarcity of competitions. And we entered last year, everybody saying, we want to see more, we want to see more, we want to see more. When what you want is to wonder what's going to happen when the games come around.
You want more build up. You don't want more actual competition.
You don't want more days of Christmas. You want Christmas Day.
That's why I think the Wadapalooza showcase is perfect, because that's not a big deal competition that people are peeking out for, but it's just some of the best people showing some of the best things that they have, and then it makes you talk. Did you see what that Guy quit the bike, or Tia did every single event, or Amy Kringle actually took it to Tia whenever they all did it, right? Like, it just makes you talk, right? I think we need more of those and less
individual competitions. Yeah.
And you can have lower tier ones too. And I mean, I know we've kind of talked about this like on and off almost forever. I know a certain coach at a certain camp, and he knows who I'm talking about, has talked about a combine for like a decade. You know what I mean? And I just think like things like that would be so cool.
The combine needs to happen. I've talked to
a CrossFit combine, not an actual like NFL combine CrossFitters too, because I know we talked about that on WOD Prep on Monday, but no, like a CrossFit combine.
It'd be a great off-season event. You wouldn't even need all the athletes to do all the
events. You wouldn't need the best guys. No. Chris Ibarra does like 60 feet of a legless rope climb in a row, and then it's like, what can Victor Hoffer do? Can he beat 60 feet? Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people would turn out just because the CrossFit record is 60 feet. And they're like, I got that, right? Then bigger names would turn out. And and there might be some no-name like James Townsend shows up for the CrossFit Combine. Ain't nobody beating that dude in like 20 power cleans at 315 for time. You know what I mean?
The way I think we should, if we had a CrossFit Combine, the way I think you would do it, especially in like the first inaugural year, is have like the geese show up that definitely set the records for the lift, and then like have it be like,
it wouldn't be a lift, Tyler, because it's a combine. It would be some stuff.
I think you should do like some 1-reps and things like
that.
Like
I think
the
heavy
freak show stuff.
Heavy Isabel would be more of a combine test. I'm not saying you heavy Isabel, but like something like that would be more of the combine test than. Yeah. You got to think in the NFL, it's 225 for max reps. It could be 225 for max touch and go squat snatches or something like that. Like it's stuff like that, not necessarily a max lift.
You invite the freaks out to like do their one thing, and then you have a bunch of like new athletes that we don't really know. Have them do all of them, so you kind of have some stats on them going into the year. And then the next year, it's like, I think I can beat whatever record somebody set, and then they just show out for that one. It'd be a great televised event.
Who could throw the softball the furthest? That's definitely CrossFit.
Still rich.
I think like you could do like a wall ball test where you did 50 wall balls with a 10, and it has to be unbroken, 30-second rest, and then it's 50 wall balls with a 20, 30-second rest, and then 50 wall balls with a 30, 30-second rest, then 50 wall balls with a 40. And then you just keep going until you can't go unbroken.
Travis Mayer would win.
Yeah, but like a test like that is what would be a compound test.
Listen. It would need to be CrossFit. This is the problem. You want to put CrossFit in everything. It's like, just do the niche test. Why would you need to do? No one wants to watch another CrossFit event. Now, I guess like
it can't be CrossFit.
It needs to be short.
Yeah, it's got to be max effort things, and that doesn't mean max weight. But it's not grid. Like grid, it's not like what the time domain should be grid for most things, like what grid league is. But it's not. It's not that, though.
But think about so now we're just arguing with Hobart. You called it the CrossFit Combine, but yes, what is the Combine? It's a distillation.
It's testing one thing each.
It's a distillation of the skills that you need. You don't really like the John Welborn has a great quote about this. He looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane, like the guys who do shit on the field. But it's like it's a distillation for how you should perform on the field. And
it doesn't equal a good CrossFitter. Matt Fraser wouldn't have the best CrossFit Combine. You know what I mean? It doesn't equal. It doesn't. Guy would probably have a fantastic CrossFit Combine. It just doesn't. It doesn't equal the greatest CrossFit.
Right.
But you have to do stuff like Travis Mayer will win the wall ball test. It has to. It can't just be like a bunch of things Guy's good at. But,
right.
But like that, Guy wouldn't be great at that. You know what I mean? We'd have some kind of 10-minute machine thing, right? Like, I think
how many calories can you go before you get rhabdo?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've solved this issue.
But I think like 80 RPMs, you can't get under 80 RPMs and just hold it.
It's not that I'm low because my volume is cranked above. It's that John is so loud. I think you guys are like Matt, like your volume is set to John when you're listening because like with each other, we all sound fine.
John's mic is set to max.
Listen, I adjusted my mic to the lowest setting.
I just fixed it on the back end, John. I don't know what I don't think you can do anything else, but
shut up, John.
Perfect, John. Perfect. CTP. Look at this. I didn't know he was watching.
He wants that because he's good at Nordic curls.
Anyway,
you're hilarious, John. You're so funny.
Scarcity. Back to that original point. Hiller, that point that Hiller made, I think it definitely resonated with me. Like I don't think we need to see everybody compete over and over and over again in the same fashion of an individual competition, like a season.
It's also like I go that direction with how much we see athletes online. Like I don't think you should go full Frazier and be like, I'm going to disappear for 8 months, but also like
never go full Frazier.
Yeah, never go full Frazier. But also like we're seeing a lot of like I just don't know that it's good that we see athletes online all the time. Like you want to know, it's like, dude, we haven't seen this dude in 6 months. Like. He's just been training. You know, he's just been cooking in the gym.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the hype that there was in like 2012, 13, 14, when you had no idea that what Rich was
no one
come
posted
out at,
anything,
or Khalipa's like, what's Rich doing? Like, and you have no idea what their training is. They would keep it secret, like, and they were still innovating like so far down the road. And I think Brute does that to an extent, right? Like Brute seems to be doing things a little bit different than what others are doing. But you still see Dallin and Jason and all those guys all the time versus you had to wait for somebody to do for Savan to go out there and do a video on them.
Right.
To really see what they were doing.
it made those videos more exciting because you're like, the scarcity, supply and demand curve, the whole sort of situation was going on. I mean, like, you wouldn't hear anything from Rich, and all of a sudden there's a video of him snatching 300 pounds, and you're like, dude, what the hell? And that was back when nobody did that. And so, yeah,
seeing them compete a gazillion times, I don't think adds to the excitement.
No.
So,
CrossFit Combine. DM us if you want to.
I would like to see that. Like, I like Wadapalooza for what it does. We'll get into moving it to March here at the end, but you have, you have that. Then you go into the season, and then you had back then you didn't even have Rogue years ago.
Yeah,
like, you had the Invitational, and that was it. You had Dubai, which was somewhat attended, but there wasn't there was a huge off season where you had no idea what was going on. So, Daniel H. thinking about getting on the JY Barbell program.
Hey, JYBarbell.com, $25 a month, easy peasy.
Well, John, do you want to get into the drama?
I mean, I've been waiting for this
He's
for the last
scared up.
26 minutes.
All right, where do we start?
I don't know. I hate it all.
Just go down the list.
Can I have a question?
You cannot have the question. Next.
Yeah, I said, can I have a question? I know you sent the show doc run, like what we're doing, but I didn't read it. So who all are we talking? What's the whole list?
Everything, John.
Everything that's happened this last week.
You're going to
John.
love it. I'm telling you.
All right, I'm just going to be surprised by it.
Well, the first one. Dani Speegle flashed her butt on Instagram. I can't show it on YouTube because
we're going
when
back
Dens
that
did
far.
Yeah, when Dens showed it, her YouTube channel, the video got flagged for
Demonetized.
Yeah,
Dang.
you can't. So you can't look at Dani's butt on YouTube, but you can all day on Instagram.
You got to click that button. Did you make this for children? And say no, and then it'll hide it.
I don't think that matters either. And then the fallout of Hiller and Wooley battling back and forth, arguing against, past each other. John, do you like seeing Dani's butt?
No.
Strike what, 87?
Yeah, I mean, I don't follow her, so I didn't see it until y'all brought it to my attention.
I'm blocked, so I couldn't see it either.
And
Is that one of those we need to remove you from the thread first before?
Yeah, no, I would appreciate it. If you know that's going to happen, just remove me and then re-add me, and I'll understand what happened.
The chat needs to understand John's been removed from the thread several times. So
No, I've left.
And then we bring him back in.
I've left the thread before, and then get brought back in. I actually took my own version of these pictures, and they'll be hidden forever. And honestly, I think
time out. Let's not just breeze past that.
I think I look better than her. Just saying.
Your butt's pretty. I mean, if her butt's a 9, yours is like an 8.
Oh, dude, mine's a 10. Mine blows her away.
I can't believe you're not sharing this with the world, John.
It's going to be in the calendar that you can buy on Vindicate.com, the 2026 locker room.
2027.
No, those pictures won't see the light of day. But I'm just saying. What do y'all think? If comparing the two, I think I could make some money if I wanted to. But I don't sell out to weak women. I don't prey on weak women, okay, or gay men. Which probably would be the more what that would be. What that would end up being.
Weak women.
Speaking of that, old Seth Page at Jump Ship.
Oh, that was a beautiful transition. I didn't even mean to make that.
It's a good transition.
That was unexpected. For those of you who are
Hold on. I'm sorry. I feel like we have to talk about this. This is Tyler's wife. Is this true, Tyler?
If you know me, if you know me at all, and my wife can attest to this, I'm fascinated with butts. From a physiological level.
I sent you those in confidence.
You have a great ass, John. I don't what you want me to not tell you the truth? You got a great ass, all right?
Leslie
You
was
got
mad at me.
as
She was
a
very
as a
mad at me.
coach of mine used to say, that boy's got a LSU ass. All right. Hey, if I'm married, it doesn't matter if I'm talking about
Nope.
John's butt.
All right, man. As long as you guys have a good relationship.
Everybody flood Tyler's DMs with ass pics. He's got a good ass. Okay, we can move past. It's a no homo ass appreciation.
No homo. No homo.
Okay. I feel uncomfortable. Let's move on.
I'm gonna start a thing on my Instagram. This would actually probably be a good idea of me just rating other dudes' asses.
I don't think it's a good idea, Tyler.
That
I
goes well.
don't think that's a good idea. Then Spin's gonna have to remove you because his morals don't line up with that.
Yeah, speaking of that, Seth Page owns Jump Ship Training. He also owns multiple affiliates. He is down one of those as of January 1st. Over the weekend, Seth on the Jump Ship Training Instagram page made a post, somewhat cryptic. We were bummed to announce the end of Jump Ship Lahaina in Maui.
No pun intended.
Yeah, Lahaina.
I could not get over how Hiller was saying it. Lahaina.
We are no longer affiliated with the gym or its current owners, but we are grateful for the community that was part of that chapter. Leaves lots of questions, like why do you make a black square post saying you're out of CrossFit Lahaina?
I ain't reading all that, Seth.
I started looking around, and of course the comments.
No other details were shared.
No other details. But Evan Lulu, the business partners using the gym platform to boost and post X-rated content wasn't foreseen. Kudos to you guys. And another person then said, BiggsWild. That's the username. So started looking into who owns this new Flow State CrossFit. It was Jake Gibbs and Kayla Marshall. Kayla is pregnant with appears to be Jake's baby.
Is Jake the guy?
Yeah, Jake's the guy.
Jake is the guy. He's the owner.
Number 9, as we'll call him.
Wait. I thought. I'm confused.
Don't be.
Why are you confused?
I thought Jake was the guy with the material.
Yes. He's also the
Isn't
baby
it
daddy
material?
of Kayla's.
Isn't it gay material?
I don't know,
It's-
John. I didn't click the link, John.
Viewer, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, our world.
I think it's a lot like your Lahaina, John. Like you might post it. You can't determine who's attracted to it.
I'm not posting anything. I know if I knew Tyler was going to feel like that, I would not have shared that with you guys.
All right. So you might put it out there thinking you're going to get all those ladies' attention, but never know. Those guys might hit your DMs. My guess is probably that's what ends up happening most. But anyway, you can see there, Jump Ship Lahaina now is Flow State CrossFit. He sold his share of the gym. I think it was 51% to Jake and Kayla. And then I started looking at, what's this BiggsWild account? And there it is. And you click on the Linktree page, and he has a little look good naked program, just like Brooke Ends. No big deal. And then what's below the belt?
What's below the belt?
I don't like it. I don't like any of this. I don't want to talk about it.
And
Too bad.
he has an OnlyFans account, and if you watch Dense Updates, he boasts that he has a 9-inch banana. And he's
Those
happy
are a
to show
dime a
it off.
dozen.
Yeah. So then Seth went on and kind of explained everything after all of that came out. Basically, you had to make a decision. The members started talking about it. Members found it. The dude blocked Seth and his whole team.
Smart move. Move.
From his Instagram page that promoted his content, which has over 60,000 followers, by the way. So the dude's not like just doing it for funsies.
You needed to I don't know if you can geo restrict followers, but anybody on the islands, you probably need to they can't follow you. that would have been the smartest move. I don't know how hard it would be to block everybody in Hawaii, but probably worth the investment.
So yeah, basically the member found it, and then the member told a member, and then the members told members, and then next thing you know, the entire gym was talking about it. Seth was not a fan of it. Apparently, this was not disclosed to him at the time of when they entered the partnership. And so Seth had two decisions. He could basically boot them out and probably take their share or buy them out, or what he ended up doing is selling his share to them. The reason being is the guy apparently was promoting his.
Quick math. That's a good point, Delbert.
So he ended up selling it because the guy was going into the gym and doing some photos in the gym.
Yeah, you can't. You can't shit where you eat. Like, dude, if you're gonna do a risky thing, you can't double up and do it where you live. Like, come on. So yeah, bad move. Bad move.
Well, I applaud Seth for how he handled it. I feel bad for him. I don't blame him for working with the WFP. Now you got to make money somehow. So
I think he made a really, like, it was cool that he did the Instagram like talk. I was like, this is why we did it. You can't fault him in it. It was a hard decision, guaranteed. It was stand-up move, I think.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Seth didn't want to get into the details.
Yeah.
But when that post starts, like it's
you got to say something.
Just enough to get people to pique interest of like, hold on, what's going on? And then people start commenting. It's like you can't just ignore it. And so I think the video that he put out or the stories that he put out was what he needed to do. I don't think he needed to do it before that, but it came to it, and you got to address it and not let it go away.
No, I mean, like, a lot of people should take a lesson from what he did. He saw it was getting like some traction. It's like, okay, I'm just going to confront it, and not hide in the bushes and like hope nobody like sees me or talks to me. It's like, just talk about it and be done. You're gonna piss some people off. I don't know why like anybody be pissed. Like, I can't believe you got rid of that guy for that. But it's like, he had to make a business decision. You can't fault him for it. And if you do piss some people off with that, that's just the way it goes. Probably none of those people go to your gym anyway. So whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of OnlyFans, going back to our first topic, how much money would Dani Speegle make if she just decided to go all
straight
in
OF?
Yeah.
I don't care.
A lot. I can't believe the money people make off of that. It's
really sad.
It's crazy.
I think it's sad, and the world's in a fallen state, and men are weak.
That's our problem, John. We got to fix that.
Says the guy who wants to rate dudes' asses.
Hey, it's because I'm comfortable with it. It's a physiological thing. I look at John and I'm like, yep, got at least a 500-pound deadlift on that thing.
That's what you can do. Instead of rating the
how
ass,
much he pulls.
How much does he pull?
You got to watch, though, because some dudes be tiny, and they'll just pull something off the floor. They'll pull like 630, and you're like, I had no idea you were capable of that.
Yeah, deadlift's a weird one.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second.
Maliolo, I bet his butt ain't that great, and he's deadlifting the house.
5'6", and his arms are longer than a gorilla.
Yeah.
So I can't.
We're going to try something here.
I don't know. Maliolo, let me see your butt, dude. I need to judge this.
We're trying something here.
We bringing somebody in?
We're trying. Let's see. Audio. Can you hear us, caller?
I cannot hear you. I'm hearing something.
All right.
Getting a little road.
How about this? Caller, can you go ahead?
Hi, Mr. Spin. This is former U.S. President Bill Clinton.
Wow. How are you doing, Mr. President?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Listen, I'm tuning into your show. I love your show every week. I'm here every Wednesday. And I can't help but get a little excited with the topic of OnlyFans. You know, as the former U.S. president who is very, active with his sexuality, I gotta say, listen, John, you need to hush up and understand that OnlyFans is what keeps my heart going.
I bet it is.
You just made John leave the show.
Oh, come on, John. Don't be shy. This is your former U.S. president talking. I know you voted for me. I know you voted for me. You look like a man of the people, John. You need to just understand that, OnlyFans was created for the people. And I support the people. And I support Dani Speegle, damn it. Her ass looks like a linebacker, but God damn it, I love football, John. Understand this. And I just wanted to call in to share my 10 cents. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I love it when Bill calls.
I do. Who would have known that Bill has my number? But
He operates a phone really well for somebody of his age.
yeah, he's gone vegan. I think.
You think he's doing one of those?
Oh, for sure.
Are we ready to move on to the next topic?
You lose connection there, John?
No, I just want to move to the next topic.
You didn't vote for Bill, I guess, huh?
John, okay, answer me this question. Why does Danielle Brandon hate Brittany Weiss?
Did she ever say she hated Brittany Weiss?
It's implied.
It's a figure of speech,
It's
John.
a figure of speech, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you ask the question again?
It's a complicated question.
I just want to make sure I answer it right.
Do you think Danielle Brandon hates Brittany Weiss?
Do I think she hates her? Yeah. No.
Why would people think that?
I think Danielle Brandon. I'm trying to figure a way where I don't get a DM after this.
Just you're getting a DM anyway. Just do it. Talk to me, Danielle. Just send me a DM. I don't care.
I think Danielle Brandon wants anything said about her said to her face. And so when it's not said to her face, she wants to talk to the people talking about her.
But Brittany didn't say anything.
No, but that question got attention. Like she DM'd Hiller after that question, right? And Hiller asked that question. So I just think Danielle doesn't want to be talked about unless she can respond. Is that fair? And I don't want to speak for her, but that's the vibe I get from her.
You're not speaking for Danielle. You're speaking for John right now.
All right, go ahead. Ask me a question.
If you're a Coop,
I tell you what.
If you're Coop,
ask me 3 questions, and I will answer them in my honest, this is what I think.
Any questions?
Any question. 3 of them. 3 questions. Go.
All right, Chad. You get 1 question. You better have a good one in there.
If you're Coop, you're her manager. Are you okay with it? Do you let her just run it out? Like
that? Do
you have a talk with her? That's
no.
one question.
I think Danielle runs Cooper rather than Cooper runs Danielle.
Oh.
And I don't know. I could be way wrong on that, but I think she's going to do whatever she wants to do, and it's up for him to PR it in the best way possible. And he just kind of handles a situation if there needs to be a handled situation. That's the vibe that I get. Next question. You have 2 more.
Why do you want 2? Why do you want 3 questions, John?
Because we can move on.
Tyler, what would you do if you were Coop?
If I'm Coop?
Yeah.
What would I do about what?
Danielle or anything? Like would
Danielle? Period.
Would you? Do you think it's good?
What would you do with Danielle? Not what Torres did. That's what
I mean, with Danielle, period, I've said this before on the show, you just let that thoroughbred run, man. You cannot control her. And the best, you are dimming her light to a degree. I mean, she has to be good with any of the fallout that she gets. And it's when I get rowdy, I understand that there are consequences. It's the F around and find out scale. It's like you're going to go high on the F around, you're going to go high on the find out. And so Danielle's got to be good with that. Coop, I mean, like, as much as we shit on Coop, like, he's got his job cut out for him. And, like, props to him.
That's kind of super fair.
Yeah.
Super fair.
As far as this situation, I guess is what you're asking directly with Brittany.
I mean, in general, but yeah, I mean, this, like, if you're Cooper, you'd be like, hey,
just
go.
Hey,
No, I think it's a lot of I think it's a lot of nothing.
Yeah. But
we're talking about her. We're not talking about anybody else right now, other than Dani and
Yeah, but I don't. I think in 2 weeks it doesn't. Nothing's
I
going
think,
to matter.
yeah, we're not
going
going
to talk about this at all. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter.
But I think Sevon said it pretty good. Like, you know, she does seem to have an issue with the figure of speech thing, and it's like Brittany put that a games athlete in her bio, and it's a simplicity thing. It's like, I'm a games athlete, and you went to the games, you competed you're not an individual games athlete. Do you want everybody to start putting individual games athlete? What do you mean when you say games athlete? And so it's just like, you just let that one go. It's like, is there kind of like a thing to it? Yeah. But it's like, just let it go. Who cares? Is this what you want to like burn a bunch of attention on?
That's something like if you're asked about, then you're like, she's not a real games athlete. But like if you're asked.
Well, Brittany, I think.
Right? You don't go out of your way to say she shouldn't have games athlete in there.
Right. I think Brittany even said that. Like, if I'm asked about it, like I requalify with like.
I know what it is, but I mean, I went to the games and I competed. Like I'm going to put games at. Who wouldn't do that? For the record, I would do that too. The second I'm asked, I'm like, yeah, but like I'm not like those guys. But I did go to the games and compete.
It also makes you look a little bit like a dork if you're like, well, you didn't put individual games athlete. It's like, oh, who cares? You only get so many characters in that little line anyway. It's like you really want to fill it up with all that. And so it's just like,
what if she tried to put team and it didn't let her put team?
Yeah. It's just like
too many characters.
Too many letters.
Like Vicky said, it's just petty. It's just like, let it go. I don't know. It's like there are bigger fish to fry throughout the day than Brittany putting in that thing. But also, like, you do create all this content where it's like people are interested in the fight you started. So it's like,
how many people have said we need a villain in CrossFit?
I don't think this is what they mean, though.
I do. I kind of like.
I think she's a villain of the media more than she is the people.
Oh, I think
Ricky was a villain when he first came back.
He was a villain when he called Frazier a cunt during his game stuff.
He was. Yeah. That's a villain,
which I loved. And that's the other thing. I kind of like this. Like, I like this back and forth thing. It's fun to watch them spat.
Well, we just talked about like being like the scarcity of like don't always be put out there, but then like when you are, like
make it worth it.
Make it, make it not vanilla.
Yeah,
like make it fun. And this was it. I did think her tirade of stories. This one I think is the right one. We'll give it a listen. This part is awesome.
Can't hear it. We can't hear it spin.
We can't hear it spin.
Can't hear it? Oh, wait. It's not even the right part, so you're fine.
Please
We said this too.
Hang on.
I went and looked.
Let's see. Nope.
And for everyone saying to me, like, just block her, like, stop wasting energy, like, I really do have time for these things.
I really do have time for these things.
Well, I mean, you make time for what you prioritize.
That was, out of all of it, that was like my favorite part. Like, no, I have time. Like, I'm good. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to get into this. And she had to have spent like hours, like with all the messages and screenshots and talking to people. Like, yeah, okay. Good.
It's like I do feel like when, like, you get into these spats on, because at heart, I guess I am a troll. Like, even with this CBG guy, like, I'm just doing stuff to poke you to see what you'll do. I can't help it. But on the days that it gets really wild, like if I get in a fight with that David guy or whoever, like
Fikowski's coach?
Yeah, Fikowski's coach. I can feel it's like my internal phone is overheating. You ever know when you're doing too much stuff on your phone, it starts getting hot? I can feel that in my body. And it's
you need to chill out because you could do some damage here if you're not careful.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, oh god.
I feel like Pedro gets into that loop too. Like he's in the comments a lot, and
Pedro goes to a level I can't keep up
with. It hits
with.
a line where he starts stopping commenting.
Like, why did
I don't have that. I go from we're chilling to we've just dropped in water and we didn't know it.
Yeah,
like I dropped my phone in water for 5 minutes. I hope it still works.
Yeah,
that's how it is when I make a post and I come back and I'm like, oh,
there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Well, half of my stuff is from stuff you post, man.
That's
so
true.
It's not like
I just get you in water and then it happens. Last piece. Hang on, here we go. Oh man.
I don't know who this guy is. Can we have a rundown of
Chris Coop? I'll give you the rundown. You want the rundown?
That's what I asked for. Yeah.
I'll get you that rundown. It's Chris Cooper. He owns Two Brain Business, run a profitable gym. He didn't work for HQ, or he did. Do you know that?
I don't think he ever worked for him. He may have done some
he had a pretty
consulting
intimate
work, or,
relationship with him at one point.
He was a 17-year affiliate at some point.
Yeah, he's big. Like I would say, he's a good business mind in the affiliate realm. He coaches other gyms on how to make money, essentially, to run a profitable gym. So he's got some good insight on stuff.
And anyway, I think he made a video on YouTube, posted it. I don't know, when was that? Like yesterday, this morning? It's this morning, maybe super early, middle of the night. And PC says he was contracted. Maybe contracted.
Contracted.
Yeah, so he does this video and literally starts out like this.
Of gym owners spent hours watching a clickbait video speculating about CrossFit's sale. Again, let me save you 2 hours right now. Last time it sold, Dave Castro called me and said, like, give us a year. And that's what I did. And then after a year, I was like, maybe I'll give them another year. And I did that. And then finally just said, okay, look, like the ROI doesn't weigh up for me. And you do not run a profitable gym by watching speculative videos from people who don't know what's going to happen.
Love the edit. Love the edit on the
100.
picture, by the way. Good job on that. Dude, you're getting real good with the AI image stuff.
I can't take credit for that. That was Shiz.
Oh, shiz. That was a good move.
That was a good one. Yeah, hundreds of gym owners wasted their 2 hours watching a not real business plan.
Except
it was real business plan that was sent to real private equity venture capitalists in December looking for their money. And this was the plan to to get their buy-in on investing. As I said to somebody, they said, this is not real. I said, there's a difference between real and bad. It was definitely real. It was definitely bad.
Now, I love that you said that, because people have a real issue with that right there. They can't believe it's real because it's so bad. And it's like, no, it's 100% real.
It was so bad people thought it was not real. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
His video has 100 views.
Well, let's not punch down.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he's saying that people were wasting their time. The thing I have a big problem with is if you are, first of all, he's de-affiliated. And throughout this, it's very clear he doesn't see the value in being a CrossFit affiliate and like what CrossFit is. But secondly, it feels like his mindset and where he is at is, hey, if you're an affiliate, CrossFit affiliate owner, bury your head in the sand. If something comes up in that you think is not going to be good for your business because you value the CrossFit term and you want to be CrossFit gym, just wait till it sells and then figure out if you want to stay with them or not. But you can't have any control. And again, like people are going to say that they don't know, like this wasn't legitimate. There was no chance this was going to happen. It was, the guy was off his rocker and there was no chance. He was talking to people, and whether you believe it or not, like he had somewhat of a seat at the table, and there was a lot of uprising about it. Like
And that's what it's like for Chris to say, hey, just chill out. It's like, it's because of the DMs to the affiliate managers and all that stuff that like that whole thing was squashed. And so it's like, you do have power. You need to remember that.
Craig Howard of Diablo CrossFit. And they didn't fly to New York and meet with Berkshire partners and contact several reputable venture capitalists in Palo Alto, raising money and have in-depth phone conversations with key CrossFit personnel and establish a relationship with a known fitness industry investor.
They didn't.
They did not do any of that. No, definitely didn't do any of that.
Didn't do that.
No.
Listen,
So
CrossFit would have turned into Planet Fitness if it wasn't for us. Okay, it's basically what happened. We saved it.
Speaking of which,
Okay, eat it.
Yeah. This came out today. Mastrov just pre-bought 24-hour fitness.
that is something I don't want to like gloss over. I do find it odd, and like it could just be a coincidence, but it seems like, okay, he bought back 24-hour fitness, meaning he wants to get back in the game. And I wonder, like, over the past year, what has changed, and if there's going to be a play on the space that we're in. I wonder about that.
I mean, I haven't dug into like all of this, like, but obviously these deals take a long time, and I still question whether or not Mastrop was like fully engaged and involved. Like he's working with a different equity partner in this one in the 24-hour fitness. But was he thinking about doing both and like having some type of tie-in or like put CrossFit gyms in 24-hour fitness or like do something that's like kind of a little bit different? I don't know. But yeah. John Hung.
I don't understand this comment. I don't hate vegans. I just think that vegan's not the route you want to go for most people.
Second time I've seen this, somebody say this, if Tyler appreciates butts, he needs to watch Heated Rivalry. Did you start watching that, Tyler?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I am not going to watch that.
What is it? You might.
You would not like it. You would very much hate it, John. You would hate that show so much.
Is it a real show?
Yes.
Yeah, here.
No, here you don't have to pull it up.
You don't want to do this, John. I'm trying to save you from yourself right now, John.
Oh, this is the show that you talked about you said it was like the best show you've ever seen.
That was Hiller said.
No, you said that you spent hours watching this by yourself in your bedroom when
that's what I said
with the baby.
Yep.
That's what you said.
Listen, if you're going to be an expert in butts, you cannot take any time off.
I don't know what's going on. So anyway, to some real news. Dallin Pepper shared that he made $174,000.
$50,000.
$50,000.
That's what Hunter says, and who knows what to believe.
Yeah, Hunter McIntyre couldn't watch the whole video and understand it.
It's hard to understand Dallin's very clear video.
Very clear, easy to explain video of how much he made, how the contracts work for World Fitness Project.
It was like I was on the way back from West Virginia listening to that, and I was like, Dallin he really stepped up his game for that video.
It reminds me a lot of if you ever search on YouTube, like or come across like how much money did I make as a YouTube influencer, like on my YouTube channel, and those videos get more views than any other, more than anything else on their channel.
Yeah,
it's like okay, and like again, like it wasn't anything groundbreaking. Like anybody could really go back through and calculate that.
It's just honesty.
But the way that he delivered it, the way that he explained it, kind of his little clip about every competition was funny.
His feelings behind it,
Yeah. I thought the SoCal one, like if I had to split that 8 ways for 20,000, I might have had a different feeling. But But making $20,000 with rhabdo, okay. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Dude, James had a very funny, like, not a clip, but like a
Clap
just-
back on that.
yeah. He said I thought about trying to make a video but just make it like 10 seconds and be like refer to Dallin's video and then just multiply it by 2. And I thought it was so it's so clever.
CrossFit didn't mention sponsors.
It's true. I'm okay with him not doing that. I think that would be a little,
now, if he did that, I know he probably can't.
yeah.
But if he did, that would get way more views, and that's what everybody really wants to know. And honestly,
It would start a lot of talk.
that's where the athletes are making their money.
Yeah.
Like 100, like way more. I think there was Savon maybe talked about it on Friday night, like speculating how much he made and stuff. I think they were undercutting like how much he probably pulls in from tier and relight and
Oh, you think they
I
under-
mean, he
they
can. I
lowballed
don't think he can be honest about that, or like just say all this stuff.
no, I
It
don't
would
think
get
so.
a little weird too. I mean, like, do I want to know? Sure, but like, I understand why he doesn't come out with it.
No, yeah, you don't want to do that, but it would be awesome. Maybe if you retire, like that would be something that would be.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And the gross take home pay, yeah, that's what you always say. You don't ever say, "Oh, I made this much after tax." John's not saying I want $50,000 after taxes. He wants $50,000 gross. He'll deal with the taxes.
Yeah, I'm good with 38 after taxes, man.
He knows how to write things off. He's fine.
Dude, you know who knows how to write things? Never mind. I don't know what's like
You don't know what a write off is.
okay to talk about
Say
it. No, because I don't know if it's like fishy or not.
I am related to somebody. We had this conversation recently. They had just started working, and they were like, "How do I tell people when if they ask how much I make, and I want to tell them, how do I tell them that?" Because like they were confused with net and gross, and they were like. They had pissed several people off because, like, no, you don't make that. You make the gross amount. You need to tell people the gross amount. No one tells you how much they make after taxes. It was not Jeanette. I promise it wasn't Jeanette.
We should. Y'all want to make a video like that?
What do you mean? Explain what you mean.
It'll be funny. I'll be like, "This is what I made as an analyst this year." And and just give the honest figures and like, "This is what I'm making."
On this video, we made $3.52.
But, yeah, and then really go all out.
On some of our spin cast shows,
I got $200 this month.
On some of our spin casts, I would like to get $3.52.
Yeah, I'm saying, I think
especially strong women last year. That was rough.
Which
we did
is
that
why
we did that for the love of the game last year.
I think 80% of what we do is for the love of the game.
we do it because we hate ourselves.
That's right. Don't have enough time. So, yeah. Let's see. Speaking of Dallin Pepper, him and Jason Hopper and Alexis Raptis. Who else? Abby Domit are down there in Austin, Texas. Tier. Their new shoes are coming out.
So that wasn't Dallin's garage? Because I was digging
No,
No, it's in Austin.
Austin, Texas.
I was digging the
He went to Armor
paneling.
Hammer's old gym.
Yeah.
really.
Chase, whatever his name is. Not the
CrossFit
Ingram.
Haru.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there. That's a cool gym.
Yeah, I've been there. too.
Yakarhu.
Yeah. So that is the new Tier CXT3 apparently.
Texas.
Sweet.
Thank you for
Vicky.
the $2.67.
Thank you, Vicky. We'll split that 3 ways, and I just took home 70 cents. Appreciate that.
I was having a conversation with someone about Tier. It's probably my wife. She was saying that like nobody inside
Whoops.
nobody inside her gym has Tier shoes. And our thinking is that only people that follow the sport know what tier is.
True.
Or swim.
But in our sphere.
But like in our space, I guess maybe if they used to swim or still swim, they might be aware of it. But I think Tier's strategy of sponsoring Wadapalooza for 3 years, going all in on the games athletes, it didn't translate to the average gym goer, which actually just, in my opinion, shows the disconnect that there is now of the games and the affiliates.
Yeah.
Whereas 10 years ago, everybody knew Reebok was associated with
That's because
CrossFit.
Reebok was everything.
Yeah.
But
it was like it being the Reebok CrossFit Games, but I feel like they blasted you during the Open.
If it was tier CrossFit Games, I don't think it makes the same difference
No, it doesn't.
now as it used to.
Well, people were wearing Noble like crazy, though. I know it was a different time, but they were wearing that like crazy. But particularly Reebok, I remember their branding during the Open a lot. I think that made a huge difference. The announcements were such a huge thing back then too. It was hard to miss them.
Yeah, no, for sure. Vindicate at the Globo Gym, I see more Noble than anything.
Yeah.
I think they are making like some waves into. Like,
They're
the
making a
general
comeback.
Gym. Yeah,
They're making a
General
comeback.
gym space.
Golf. I mean, they're all over Barstool's channel now.
I tried the Noble golf shoes. They're trash.
Are they?
They're so bad. They're so bad.
I want to
that
correct
sponsorship.
I want to correct this really quick. This is incorrect. I actually made money playing grid, so you do have to get sponsors. But I made over. I was in the 4 digits for grid.
Hey, dude, that's
I was in the 4 digits.
That's more than most CrossFitters make.
And honestly, I mean, some would say not far off from 5.
Some would say that.
Depends on how you round.
Yeah.
Net or gross?
It does. Ooh. That was a good one, Tyler.
I need to be clear here. I don't understand.
I got you.
Yeah, I just thought that was an interesting thing. Like, what could Tier do to get into the affiliates?
To invade.
Yeah, because now they're not part of Wadapalooza,
Right.
right? Like, they obviously have all their athletes going to do, photo shoots and all this stuff and videos. But how does any brand now get into the CrossFit space in the affiliate side, not those that are watching this show that are diehard, games.
I'll tell you exactly. I got a perfect business plan for this. Go to CrossFit and say, I don't want to be a title sponsor. I will sponsor you if you bring back regionals. But you have to go back to regionals.
I don't think you're gonna big dick CrossFit.
I think you could if you came
enough
across
money.
the table with $5 million. It's like
That's fair. If you say $5 million, yeah. If Elon
bring the
Musk
affiliates
came,
back
he
in.
could, yeah.
The regular people. If you go back to that style, I think you'll do it. That's just off the cuff.
I stand by if we could just get CrossFit in front of Elon Musk and say it's a dying sport. Can you save us? Like he would just do it.
Yeah, and then he'll go fire everybody.
No, I think he would just do it.
He will fire everyone.
You'd have a physical location for headquarters, so they would have that. If you guys remember last week on my predictions, I predicted Miss Alex Gazan to win the CrossFit Games.
And then she immediately posted a 200-pound snatch.
200-pound snatch, number that she has not been able to hit for a while, all while Justin Kotler is in the hospital with a Crohn's flare-up.
John,
yes,
I want to ask you your particular expertise on this. I wish we could go through slow-mo what's going on this
her
video.
head placement needs to be much better. I hate her head placement.
She has a weird turnover, and she's really slow under the bar. Agree or disagree? There's a weird sinky thing.
Yeah. Her drop to the bottom is quite slow, but I think it's because she's trying to
Pull it.
muscle everything she can after the initial pop, and that's. I mean, as strong as she is, I get that. But honestly, her head placement, this head placement right there, like if she could just put it through right here and then have that weight displace back behind her, I think she could snatch 215 right now. It is crazy. Like it would fix so many things, but keeping that neutral head right here, I hate it. I hate it so much.
The bar is behind her, but it takes a minute to get. It's like it's not there until she's in the bottom.
Yeah, no. It's just slow to the bottom. I think, but obviously they know her a lot better. You know, if she speeds things up, then she might be in a different position, right? They train with her all day. We're watching one lip, so like this might be her. If they might have tried a lot of things, and like this is the best thing. And I mean, I don't think you can just argue with the 200-pound snatch. No, you know. So, but. I don't like her head placement, but again, this is more than she's ever snatched ever, and I think she's. I'm taking notes. I think she's dangerous. Spin might have the call of the year.
Alex outside of.
Time out. Patrick, I mean this with all sincerity.
No, he doesn't.
If you give me an athlete,
$50,000,
and you can pick your person. And you give them the same athlete. I will bet money I can make them stronger than that person. I'm that confident in just making people strong. I don't care who it is. I don't care what credentials they have. I don't care who they've worked with. I bet you I can make them stronger. And I feel very confident in that. And I don't care who thinks that, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't care at all. I got a 42-year-old mom who started CrossFit a year ago who's 15 pounds off of 200 and didn't snatch a day in her life. I'm just saying, like, so you could say what you want with that. I promise you. You have no idea. I'm very confident. I don't care who the freak coaching them at HWPO. I'll take somebody, and Matt Fraser could take somebody, and I bet you I make them stronger than him. He lifted his whole life, and I snatched more than Matt Fraser. And just me clowning around, and he lifted for 20 years.
You're also 8 inches taller than him. Probably. What's an athlete that struggles with weightlifting but that has potential?
What do you mean?
I'm just thinking like which like games level or semifinals level athlete has the potential but struggles in the weightlifting sector. Because
Sprague, Lucy.
No, you're just naming people who can get stronger. I mean, I think he's thinking has the potential to get stronger.
We need to be able to convince their coach to let John work with them just on that piece.
You know who's Alexis Raptis?
I think you and Alexis would butt heads.
Well, maybe.
But she'd be stronger, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, it comes with it.
Like if Alexis Raptis was just 15 pounds stronger on everything, you telling me that wouldn't make a world of a difference for her?
Lydia,
Haley.
Perrin.
Here's the thing about Lydia is she's so small that, like, yes, we could get stronger, but honestly, like, I just think she needs to be 10
just
pounds
ship crates of food to her
Yeah,
house.
I mean, like,
you provide the nutrition plan. You can provide the blueprint.
We could put 10 pounds in that body, Lydia, for sure. I don't know.
Depends on how much you want it.
I don't know if you would run the same, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. But honestly, I think Alexis Raptis is then first, like, as far as ability that I think she could get stronger. Like Haley, I think like Haley would have to stop doing CrossFit and just lift. Like she's her body is so hard-headed I'm sure there's people who have tried to make her strong, and some bodies get stronger than others easier. They do. What? Yeah, she's not taking nutrition advice.
It's not for everybody.
I'm not trying to feed my people. Not at all.
I need you to drink a lot of milk. Alexis just died.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, but I mean,
I can't
dude,
do this.
I think honestly, Ty. I think Ty could get a lot stronger. I think Ty's like. I mean, but I think he has been getting stronger. Like he just keep doing what he's doing. But as far as somebody with the ability to get stronger, that isn't quite as strong right now. I like Ty is in that camp.
I mean, I think Ty is in between Dallin and James on the strength curve, right? Like he still has
scale.
2-3 years.
Yeah,
Like what we saw James do over the last 2 years.
I think Ty will do as well.
Ty's ahead of where James was, and I think he's going to follow that same trajectory. And being with Brute, I think it's a guarantee that he's going to continue there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's Ty's a good call. I mean, I'm trying to think down the line.
You know what's crazy? I had no idea. Like, Emma Lawson turned 21 this week.
Yeah,
yesterday.
dude. She's
21.
She's young.
That seems right in my head. Was that high for you? Or low?
No, it was low. Like she's been doing it. She's been competing at such a high level for so long that you're like, wait, you're only 21 years old. Like, kind of crazy when you think about it.
Right.
I think Hadi Kanyo is a good one too.
Hattie, I think we could talk into this.
I don't know if her body could hold up because she deals with she's dealt with injury a lot.
Prone, yeah.
But I think she's a good one that could has the ability to get stronger.
Holler, Hattie.
Yeah, let's do it, Hattie.
I just really liked seeing Alex hit.
Yeah, JY barbell. Yeah, go look at it. Okay, I took a dude who could squat 405 and he squatted 500 pounds in 6 months.
I think Jeremy was baiting you.
I tell you what, Jeremy, you pick the lift, and if you beat me, I'll let you on the show. You can pick the lift, and if you don't beat me, never comment ever again.
Jeremy's strong. He's just stiff.
I know Jeremy's strong. That's why I put it out there.
There needs to be a time frame though, because you can't do bench press, and he'd get you. He'd
Oh,
get you
yeah,
on your
he just
75
gets you
pound
first.
right now.
6 months.
No,
It's the middle of grid season. I'm real strong during that season.
So a little bit behind my thought with Alex was like my concern going into last year was having to do heavy Isabel, right? And that level of snatching was her weakness. I don't see it being tested the same way this year. And so
You would hope. God.
I think we saw what she did at Rogue. We saw what she did at, I guess just at Rogue. If that continues and she doesn't have something like that comes in, if Heavy Isabel was programmed at the games, it would go, she'd be digging out of a hole.
Sure.
And so if there's not something like that, I feel very good about her ability to do well.
That's a good call.
There's less running to be completely on, we're not seeing them running like there used to be.
When they go to the ranch though for the first day.
Yeah, they'll do one run just like they did.
I think they'll do 2 runs, but one will be short.
It'll be a sprint, which is not going to kill her that much. I think it'll be fine. So,
Dude, I love the Gonzan pick. I mean, I picked her third. So it's obviously I'm not thinking that much differently. I think it's just putting it out there, Spin, and if it comes true, dude, I mean that's the pick of the year.
Yeah.
That's the call of the year
for sure. Let's see what else. Jason Smith said his life was downhill when he found out he
he
tested
acted like
positive.
he didn't do anything, and I wanted to hear him talk more, and then it felt like a cutoff. Did it feel like that for you guys? I thought he was.
Did you watch the whole interview?
No, I'm not going to go do that. But
Okay.
with the clip, I wanted the clip to go further.
Well, you can't post minute-long clips. I mean, he talked in depth about everything that happened. Jason Smith, for those of you who don't know, he was in Africa, competed at the games 3 times. Yeah,
Good too. Got 7th place one year.
Qualified for his 4th time. In 2023, he was going to go as a Masters athlete. Ran into some online issues with scores and stuff. Didn't qualify for Masters, but he qualified for the Africa semifinal. Went and did that, won the thing because it's Africa, and at the age of 35. And what he said was he was in the corral afterwards, right, waiting for his drug test. And he was telling everybody, don't touch anything, don't drink anything. Like, there was a mix-up in 2022, or a alleged mix-up in 2022 with the samples. That's when like somebody else popped, and they said that the numbers were mixed up or whatever. So he's telling all the young people that are there that hadn't gone through this, like, hey, be careful, don't touch anything, just stand here. This isn't the time to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife took pictures of all the samples that he provided to make sure they have the numbers on record and all this stuff. And then he gets an email a couple weeks later, you've tested positive, which was, then he goes into it. And like, he's saying that like the test results came back in Russian.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, what? Like, that's crazy if that's true. I mean, I'd want to see that. That was one that I was like,
I need proof on that one.
that one.
I think whenever you make
I
it
could see
confusing like that makes it not bode well in your camp.
I could see it though. I mean, like, I don't think that's crazy wild. Labs contract out all over the place.
Supposedly it got sent to California, but no, I don't know. I don't know why. He sent one of his samples to Europe to get tested. It came back negative. He spent like $1,800 US to
test his own.
To test that. So I didn't realize if you want your B sample to be tested, you have to pay for it.
That's kind of shitty, because it's like you could have legitimately screwed up and I have to pay for your screw up. Yeah. I'd be okay with it if it's like, if it comes back negative, right, you owe me the money.
Right. I don't know. I've never heard of a B sample ever coming back negative.
Right. I mean,
this is a great comment.
Accidentally.
It's crazy how many people just accidentally get onto these things.
I will say, if there's somebody I'd probably believe, though, it's Jason Smith.
It sounds like he has a case. I mean, if he legit got his B test run and it came back negative, like...
No, it came back positive. Everything came back... No, he tested his supplement that came back negative.
Oh,
it was like on a massive amount of metabolites of testosterone.
Oh, so it wasn't like you barely were over the line or something?
Right. It was a lot, apparently. And we saw... What was the guy from Russia, he came out of Russia...
What Taser said a guy?
No. I sent him to you guys recently.
Ganin.
Not Ganin. He was a proven athlete.
I just want to say
starts with a K or something like that.
Oh, Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan Kirk something. And he proved that it was tainted. Somebody had gone in and Ivan Kurkartsev. 2024, yeah. And he proved that it was tainted. He got a 2-year sanction. Like, obviously something like that happens. So I don't know. I mean, the guy was tested multiple times, never got popped, and then he had a massive amount of testosterone in there when he didn't even feel like competing. Like, that's one where I'd be like, I kind of believe the guy.
Yeah.
I do like Leofinitis, Lefteris or whatever his name was.
Lefteris.
That was a good one.
Lefteris Theophanitis. His Chandler story about Lefteris is one of the best stories ever. It was in 2019, right? Because that's when he made the games. And you can see this on YouTube. You can see Lefteris like just start sprinting this 400 meter and for first cut. And everybody knows about first cut, the workout. It's not a workout that you want to start off sprinting. But he like shoulder checks Chandler, and like you got to really kind of look for it, but you can see him do it. And then on the second round, Chandler gets back in front of him, and I forget what he says something in Greek to Chandler, and Chandler it kind of just like laughs at him and like says, "You have a good one," and then he goes, and then I didn't see him in second cut. He was gone. and I'm butchering the story. Chandler tells it much better, but it was just, he like elbow checked him in this run, and then obviously ended up blowing up. And you could see him sprinting because he's like short bowling ball looking dude. And
I
it's
keep
really
waiting for him to come back.
he's probably past his ban now, right? 2019. So
Yeah,
it would have been, yeah.
He still
Dude,
trains.
if I got banned, I would just pump it. I would be on so many. I would be on so much stuff. I couldn't even breathe right. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I got nothing to tell you. I mean, I feel like Ricky couldn't. Ricky was like, everybody was watching Ricky.
But they didn't test him. They only tested him like the month before he got off his ban. Like
Yeah, you show up in 4 years looking like Phil Toon, and you're like, I'm clean. I'm clean. Like
For any
for
young
him, you can see
CrossFit,
Phil Toon, like he's like 60 pounds bigger than he was when he was
Yeah.
doing CrossFit.
I'm not telling any young CrossFit athletes out there to just stay off the radar until you're peaked. But
if you do, that's the plan. Last one on the news side. Remember the IF3 Masters World Championships? The disaster that it was.
dude, this article is incredible.
They released the the independent report. They hired Michael Geistlinger, a former arbiter for the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and he was the legal advisor for the International Biathlon Union and the Union Internationale de Pentathlon Moderne.
That's a
8
mouthful.
pages of walking through what happened, and pretty much everything that Hiller brought up, that I brought up, was legit. They had one pre-planning meeting in like 6 months, and that was on October 28th. The competition was the same weekend as, it was in November, like right before Thanksgiving. So 1 month before the competition.
For anybody out there who's like, they don't really have a concept of like how many meetings you should have. For Syndicate, we met once a week for 6 months. And then leading into the competition, I think we met like basically every other day. And then we met
and Wilson
multiple
was
times.
like very stringent of like, if you're not on time, don't show up.
Yeah,
Like if the meeting starts 6 o'clock, you're not allowed to get there at 6:02.
Of course, first day we're on site, we're 2 hours late for the first meeting. But I mean, like, we prepped heavy. And I'm not saying you need to do it that way, but like once is not adequate.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to be a professional sport. Like, you're gunning for
This
the
is
Olympics.
Olympic level, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bad
the
move.
woman that was in charge of it was a vice president of the board. They had no budget, so they usually ask for a budget from the hosting committee, the local committee, to provide a budget. That way they can kind of understand like where things are going, what it's going to look like, how extravagant it's going to be, how many lights you're going to provide, like light show, smoke show, that type of things. They didn't do a budget, so then there was unexpected expenses.
Weird.
People had to like come in with like extra money just on their own to help fund this thing. They had 8 technical officials. They needed 20 to 30. The head technical official had no idea about the IF3 movement standards. Like, they had their whole book of movement standards. Had no idea. Didn't review the workout announcement documents. The head technical official is supposed to do the scorecards. Didn't do that.
I think
That's
need to pack it
insane.
up, man.
That is base level. Like, you're running a competition, you have to have a score sheet that are like, it's something that I take particular issue with because of like my experience at Crash. Like, we always map them out ahead of time because I need to be able to read them quickly for scoring, and they need to make sense. And like, people who are writing on the scorecards will do weird stuff, and I understand why they do it, but like, it'll be confusing to me, and I'll have to go and be like, what is this? And so it's like, you have to have good scorecards. Like, it's a mandatory. The thing that I take issue with here is like 20 to 30 technical officers. That's ridiculous. Like, you're just paying people to pay people at that point.
It's the Olympics for fitness. I don't know.
Are
But the
they
problem is
including
they were
judges
so
as
understaffed
technical?
that those 8 people were doing other things. Like, they
Right.
weren't even doing like whatever they were supposed to do. The programming, so the Australian Federation was supposed to provide the programming. They didn't get it to them until the 22nd of October. And they released the workouts, I think, 3 weeks ahead of time. And so there was no time to review, make adjustments, make sure that like logistics were working. They just had to like sign off on it and start making everything. The equipment and the athletes were complaining that the wall balls were thrown up against a post. The independent report
so
said
they were
that's
squished?
okay. That's okay. No, it was just on a post. There was no like target, right? They literally just had a pole with a line on it, and that's what you had to throw to. Like
I don't mind that at all. It's accuracy.
that's what they said. Basically, it was fair for everybody, and the only requirement is that you have to throw it to a certain height.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with
They
that.
said athletes shut up. They did go into the detail about the ski ergs and the truck breaking down. CrossFit Touring didn't have enough ski ergs to help replace them. Circle 21 Scoring, the competition corner
Equivalent.
competitor,
Yeah.
there was confusion whether they were going to have somebody on site to help them. They said they never were going to. They provided documentation and videos on how to do stuff in the app, which apparently Circle 21 is used for all of IF3 competitions. And they never took them up on a call of how to do things. And so when all of this stuff started happening and all of the schedules got changed, they didn't know how to go into Circle 21 and make the schedules quickly. So then they went to Competition Corner instead and started putting the schedules in Competition Corner, which confused everybody. They're like, where do I go?
God.
So that happened.
That's pretty wild.
The endurance test, the one that had, they're going in waves of 10 minutes and like everything was going on. The scorecards, they didn't have scorecards for the event. So the judges just had pieces of paper and we're trying to write down like lanes and names and times. And it was just like a like people were turning in
Madhouse.
pieces of paper.
Yeah.
That was like confusing because there's like numbers with lines drawn on it and you couldn't tell who was who. 30% of the scores were appealed. They turned it in. And some athletes didn't have scores because nobody wrote their time down.
That poor appeal person.
You can read the entire full page report on
You wouldn't even know where to start. You'd be like, I just can't. I can't
need a
process.
minute.
Yeah.
I need a minute.
I need a
Yeah.
minute. I need a couple days.
Yeah, and then they allowed anybody that was mentioned in the article. So the founder of Circle 21 got to say, his piece, and so did Melanie Robinson, the former IF3 vice president. So she got to say her piece too. So interesting article. Go check it out. The Barbell Spin.
Crazy.
So IF3 is doing great. They're rocking.
Hey,
it.
the actual World Championships that happened a month later, where Mirham van Roor won, they went off fine.
I'm sure they did. The thing, when I read that article, there's just like the AFF personnel didn't give the stuff on time. There's a million titles, and it reminds me of when I was on a staff council, and the IF3 just seems so much bureaucracy that it's okay, everybody's just playing their own game. It's just too much. It's way too much. I understand you're trying to be professional, but hey, maybe chill out.
There were 9 action items to improve it going forward. So we'll see if that ever happens. Next up, ready for some blind rankings?
Let's do it.
Brought to you by Manta Sleep. Code SPIN saves 10% on your best sleep mask out there. Let's see.
I may have some. Go ahead. Sorry.
2 weeks ago, we did breakout athletes for the men. This time, we're doing the women breakout athletes.
Women breakout athletes.
Women
okay.
breakouts.
Yeah. So which
People
women?
who have not made the games, correct?
That is correct. In 2026, they'll make their rookie debut.
This is going to be tough. for
Yeah.
women. I feel like there's less breakout women. than
Well,
men.
you're in a
Based on
weak
my
place.
analysis, you are 100% correct, John.
Yeah. Because all the women have broken out.
You're in a
Yes.
weak place for John and me both.
No, I'm good. Why am I weak?
Because your expertise is the best.
Yeah, but I know who these people are.
Oh, okay.
You're right. You're fair. That's fair. I'm not going to be able to give good hints, though. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
All right, first one up. Here we go.
All right. We can do this with one word, Tyler.
Follow.
Ready?
Go.
Mason.
Griffin.
We're talking about women.
Oh, we're talking about. Oh shit. Mason.
You said his name.
Mason Griffin. Oh, Trista Smith.
There we go. Ding ding. I would say 3.
Three's good.
3?
Like
Okay.
I feel like
That's
she's
the
on
bar.
the cusp, like, and not on the cusp all at the same time.
Yeah, I think she'd have to improve.
Yeah, I think the semifinal structure of 23 and 24 suited
be
her
hard.
better than
This.
the sanctional era style competition where you have to be top couple.
Yeah, I agree. But
The-
the online semifinal though, when it's at home, like she does good in online stuff. Like she could make it through that.
For me, it's the fact that like she's like, I want to enjoy college, which in some ways I think goes to her benefit, but then in other ways I think works against her. I don't like. So when I say like she's both on the cusp and off the cusp, it's not an insult. It's just like I
agree,
can't
Tyler.
tell.
Yeah, you need a healthy obsession, and that's been unhealthy for a lot of younger women, and it's a tough line.
Oh, see, I think it's the other way. I think that people pour themselves too much. Like it all goes back to Brent with the all in thing. Like he went all in and then didn't do well.
Those worse years.
Yeah, and it's like I think you need an outlet that's not CrossFit.
Okay, I feel like that's the reason you just said she wasn't going to make the games, but
But I'm on the fence about it. I do think it's a great thing and actually could go to her benefit, but then I also think like it could definitely work against her.
okay. We'll agree. I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
All right, I got this one. Sweet Home Alabama. Come on, you can do it, Tyler. You can do it.
Wow.
The movie.
Reese Littlewood.
Yeah. Rah.
I was gonna say Sydney Smith because she's in Alabama, but then I was like, no, John wouldn't do that.
Oh, dude, I think this is number.
She's in
one.
California now. She went out there to California. With the
Like
brand.
I think she's gonna make the games this year.
Yeah, I would put her a 2 or 1. Would you say, John?
I think she's number 1.
Yeah, I would put her at number 1.
Who are we missing?
I don't know.
I feel like there's one girl out there that's also really good. Oh, dude, like Maddie Fouts, I think could make the games too. And she beat Reese at Crash. She just has a lot of stuff, a lot of like home run type stuff.
I would say
And if she gets lucky with the programming.
Reese is a safer bet.
Yeah. I mean, she's been there longer. Okay, I'm good with it.
All right, next up.
Okay. Big.
What have we talked about, John? We're not allowed to do this with women.
Go ahead. Just name the name that comes to your mind.
I don't know.
Come on, that name's got to come to your mind.
It doesn't.
You got to try. Name somebody.
John, you got to give me a better hand.
The biggest woman CrossFitter that you know.
Big.
Like if she was standing next to you, I think she's bigger than you.
Oh man. What's her face from Australia?
Not that one.
Oh.
You got it? You got it?
Hannah
There it is. Yes, sir.
Black.
Yep. Okay, I would say
5.
5? Wow.
Yeah, there's no more TFX. She's not going to get lucky like that. Like she could not have asked for a better semifinal. And like she, I'm not saying it's impossible. She can. She's just going to have to aerobically get fitter.
What team is she with now? Which camp?
I think she works with Dex, doesn't she? Or no, am I wrong about that?
I think she moved camps, didn't she?
Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
she's
am I
with
wrong?
Perrin now.
Yeah. So I put her chances up, dude. Working with Perrin, I think, is no joke.
Okay.
But
Breaking
we'll keep her at
news.
5.
Breaking news from CrossFit. Mike Halpin just posted on his story that he's not doing the Open now.
Oh, look, we just lost 16 viewers.
It happens. All right, next up.
Wait, he just posted he's not doing the Open now.
Yeah, it's a long story. Lots of words.
I feel the same for Halpin as I feel about Dani Speegle, but in
Look,
wildly
loading.
different ways, but said the same feelings.
Same, but different.
Yeah.
Very, very same. All right, next up.
Okay. You got the best of both worlds. Go ahead. You know it?
It's ringing a bell.
You need to pick a better song.
Rock out the show, and then you already know. It's a rhyming name.
He doesn't know that one.
I know. Zach
he
and
does.
Cody's stuck in my head, and I know that's the wrong
It's
answer.
not that. It's not that.
Best of both.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna want to make it move.
So not Miley Wade.
There you go.
There we go. Good job.
I don't know why I couldn't bring up Hannah Montana.
Two
You
or
guys
four.
are right. Wrecking Ball would have been way better. That did not come to my mind. That would have been way better. Sorry.
Or what's the
Born
USA
in the
song?
USA.
Not Born in the USA.
Party in the USA.
Party in the USA.
I didn't know how to start that one. Okay.
Miley Wade.
Ooh, this is
2 or
tough.
4.
This is tough because I think Miley's a year away. I think Miley's going to make the games, and I think she's going to be really fun. But I think she's a year away from being where Reese Littlewood is.
I think I agree.
So, but I would say 4.
How old is she? 19?
No, she's turning 18 this year.
Oh boy.
I would say 4. But it's not because I don't think I think she's just a year away. She's a year of development away.
I mean, like, if she made it, I
And she's
wouldn't
small,
be surprised.
needs to get a little bit bigger. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude, 18's a crazy age, like, that you just start growing. I would say 4 as well, but if she goes, I'm not surprised at all.
I'll be shocked if she makes it this year. But I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'll be shocked.
All right. And the last one.
Dude, I just want to say this, and I'm going to probably ruin it on this. I've gone 4 for 4 so far. It's the first time probably ever.
Yeah, dude, we're in lockstep, man.
Yeah,
I feel good about where we're at.
Get this last one.
YOLO.
Folo.
Let's go.
At number
I tried
2.
to guess Folo first.
I know.
Number 2.
I think it's right. I think the list is right.
Really?
Yeah. Here, it comes down to, you think Trista
Yes.
Smith is fitter than Erica Folo? That's what it comes down to.
At Erica Folo's best, no.
I agree with Tyler. At Erica Folo's best, I know Erica Folo has had some competitions where she's been really, really bad. But we've also seen competitions where she's been really, really good. And
Which Erica are we going to get?
yes, I think Erica Folo at her best is better than Trista Smith.
Yep.
We've seen Folo at her best once.
She was really good.
We're living off the high still.
We are living off that high.
2 years later, we're still.
Dude, we nailed all of the guesses, and we nailed the
This
list.
was probably our best in sync that we've ever been.
I think I'd put Trista over Folo.
Well, Spin, you're not blind, so you're the person who covers.
I'd also probably put Hannah over Miley for this year.
No, dude.
With the parent situation.
I mean, Hannah earned herself a pro card at the WFP, John.
Oh,
That's cool. That's awesome for her. I'm happy for her.
Yeah. Just saying.
just saying. That's probably a detriment.
She'll train less.
She'll just focus on that.
Keep on competing. That's fair.
You hit the gold mine there, and you're like, all right, baby.
I think if TFX was still a semifinal, Hannah Black is 2.
Hey, but there's legends now.
Yeah, but JR is helping with that. They're not. It's not.
Is he though? Is he
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, he's supposed to.
What's the Aussie guy's name on the TTT podcast? He's a coach there.
Adam?
Rex
No.
Chapman.
No, not Rex Chapman. Somebody in the chat will know. He was talking about this on their show about he made more money at the WFP than he's ever made doing CrossFit. Which
Michael
I mean, like,
Wheeler.
Oh, Gilpin.
Matt Gilpin. So, yeah, he's made more money doing that, which, I mean, like, is not saying a lot. Most people don't make any money or just spend money doing CrossFit, which is fine. But I wonder how many people get hit by that bug where it's like they know that their travel is going to be paid for if they make a pro card, and then they know they're going to make a little bit of money, so they just go all in. Like, how much, especially for the bubble athletes.
Yeah, no, I think the word WFP is made for the Hannah Blacks of the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's who's going to profit the most, because the top tier athletes, it's not going to be good enough. And then for the athletes right underneath them, it's going to be like the most they've ever gotten.
Yep.
So I think it's perfect. It's honestly like a really good minor league system.
But I think it's detrimental to the CrossFit, like growing the CrossFit athlete.
I hear you, but if you look at it like the minor leagues, where it's completely different, it's not, they don't, you know what I mean? And we don't look at them like they're conflicting with the major league, but like it's just a developmental.
Mm-hmm.
I think it can turn into that.
It won't.
And you're probably right.
It could.
You're probably right. But that's how I look at the type of athlete that's going to end up like flourishing from it, is the Hannah Blacks of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much Gilpin ended up making, but
And even like go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, because he didn't end up qualifying either. So
Right.
you know, he was
But
back-
him getting,
back
I
there.
think he got a pro slot at the finals.
Yeah, so he was guaranteed $5,000,
Right, something like that,
Plus,
but-
I think he made some money in one of the events, something like that. Maybe both. I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, 2026. We got some news coming up out of the next year. I think we'll start with, as we were talking about WFP. We'll just move into more WFP news. It sounds like Tyler returning to Indianapolis is not as close anymore to you, but
No, it's not. I won't be able to just run over anymore.
Yeah. We know that Copenhagen will host the finals. We don't know anything else about the schedule, but Mr. Wooley was on Hybrid Fitness Media. If you watched Hiller's video today, you saw his thoughts on that podcast. But Mr. Wooley, let's hear from him.
I just talked to one of their media guys a couple of days ago. He randomly called me at home. I was asking him, when are the next events? What's tour 2 going to look like? And so I might actually pop over to Indianapolis and see at least one event next year. Yeah, I think their first tour stop is going to be in Europe. And then Indianapolis will be like tour stop 2, 3, or 4. I forget which one.
Excuse me?
Indianapolis. They're going back to Indianapolis.
Is he supposed to like say this stuff?
John, it's the WFP. There are no rules. They act like there's rules, but there ain't no rules. Also, while we're on this, BC Random called me.
Yeah, our scheduled Zoom call. It's amazing.
Blind or
Was it
sorry.
Patrick? Was Patrick the one that called?
I don't
him?
know. PC, let us know.
Yeah, it was. But while we're on this topic, get your King Kong bags.
Yeah.
Use code SPIN.
Code SPIN. Save
Yeah.
15% off. The code's out there. Go use it.
This
10% off. 10% off.
this feels like a guilty man. That's exactly what a guilty man would say.
So him saying, unless the Indianapolis thing doesn't catch my eye as much as him saying 2, 3, or 4. Or 4? Like Dallon's under the impression that they're not going to do as many events this year.
Right. I don't know. I
I
don't think they should.
I don't think anybody knows. I don't think they know.
Wooly knows.
No, I don't. I think Wooly heard some stuff, and like I don't think he's lying about the stuff he heard, but I don't think they know.
You don't think that WFP knows?
Yeah,
PC
that's
without-
what I'm saying.
Is there a schedule, a known schedule for 2026 World Fitness Project?
Blink twice if there's 4 events.
Yeah. So we know what we've been
Patrick,
told
tell us
is
there's 4 events, and then a lack of an answer means there's 4 events.
Right.
So we've heard Majorca is the first event. That was supposed to be the last weekend of March. That's also the same weekend as quarterfinals.
Whoops.
We know the finals are in Copenhagen.
It's also 2 weeks from the Wadapalooza.
That is correct, John. Yes. What Ansley and Roger had said is that basically they're going to do one every quarter. That was the initial plan based on who owns CrossFit now.
There's 4 quarters.
How many quarters? Tyler?
So that'd be March. Then you'd have a June or July, which with the games moving into July, that makes things trickier. You've got August or September. That's right. Happy birthday. And then you've got December again. And I don't think you can put it in November because of Rogue. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. So I don't know what they're going to do. But it sounds like they're going back to Indianapolis.
Oh, nothing.
It'll probably. I don't know if it will pop off any better than Indianapolis. I reckon I wonder if they just got a deal from that facility.
I think I heard them say that they could go back and things would be a lot easier, right? Because you know all the logistics, right? So like you know how to set up, yeah. So it doesn't surprise me. It's not a bad move from their standpoint to go back to it. But I thought it was interesting that again, we've gotten another podcast, somebody on the show. This one not even technically affiliated with World Fitness Project, sharing news that's not even official yet.
Right.
So I hate these like rage bait podcasts that just don't know anything.
Clickbait podcasts. Don't waste your 2 hours watching.
You should not listen to any of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wadapalooza, Gabby McGawa,
snap.
Alexis Raptis, and Paige Rogers.
I wasn't talking about her Achilles.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Paige, Alexis, and Gabby going to Miami Beach in March. Team of 3, just girls.
That's a good team.
The other team that's been announced, Emily Rolfe, Alex Gazan, and Danielle Brandon.
Did Gazan and Danielle squash their beef?
I don't know.
That was immediately what I thought when I saw this.
Interesting. Yeah. And Danielle posted something with Gazan, like Gazan Center.
Huh.
Like, don't worry about the speck in your neighbor's eye when you have a log in your own. It's a scripture. It's in Matthew 7. But but apparently Gazan texted her that, and she put it on her story too. I don't know.
Must have.
And I probably could find out, but I don't care.
You're gonna find out.
No, I don't.
How do you not care, John?
Why would I?
You need to.
Why would you not?
You, John, that drug is just so good.
What, the drug of gossip?
Yeah.
I do think it was interesting that in this post for Gabby, Alexis, and Paige, that lab management was tagged in it. I thought that was.
I wonder if
why is that interesting?
Assigns the teams.
Why are you tagging the agents?
PR.
In the Yeti girls, the tags, Snorri is tagged, Cooper's tagged, Lab Management's tagged, Bachland Management's tagged, and 04 Agency, which is Emily's. Like they're tagging all the agents in these things.
Hey Dylan, can we get a tag?
That's right.
No, don't bother Dylan. He's gonna do some stuff for us.
Is he? Cool.
Right, Tyler?
Let us know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Gabby McGawa coming back. Also, if you want to watch the video from Training Think Tank, CTP put out a good video of her,
Gabby. It's a great video.
Coming back. So, check that one out. What else? What other news is there? The Mayhem, the Rogue Point System's updated. Tia's down to 4th.
I do have thought. I feel like you should be interested in this, John.
Okay. We're gonna pull it up.
Yeah.
We need to talk about how this is scored. We need a
We already know
refresher
it's not
course.
great. We already know it's not great. Because the Rogue Invitational like gives themselves points, like the most amount of points for competing at their thing. So it's really hard to get new people in.
But are they weighted that way? So it's like, how is WFP scored?
This was made for Rogue. This was a scoring system, a point system. It's a 3-year look back, so it's 2022 through 2025. And so just like the DeHunt method and all that stuff that CrossFit came up with, it was like a look back, right? CrossFit was a 2-year look back.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
as this year's open came on, then 2 years open would roll off. Same thing applies to this. They've slowly added more stuff. They've added in Wadapalooza. They've added in the WFP. But it's, like John said, it's taking the Rogue scores, like your placement at Rogue, which is then adding to it. And it's fine for if you want to invite to Rogue. It's a little different when you think about the CrossFit Games season.
I agree because it gives like Laura didn't do the games, Guy didn't do the games, Dani Speegle didn't do the games, and they're all going to be in here because they all did Rogue.
But so
and they haven't been in the games in a while.
What doesn't make sense to me is like, okay, see how Laura has 1,483 points, 0.38. How did they come up with that number?
So every year that it gets further removed, you get less percentage.
So it's percentage of the points that they were given at that event. So this is where my qualm is.
You win 1,000 at the games, and then like the second year when you have 2 games, it's the full points for the current games, and it's like 75% for.
But they take your place, and they have a scoring table that they use, or they're taking the points you make at the event.
The games is worth 1,000. Rogue is worth 1,000. Semifinals is based on whatever strength of field that they determine.
Okay.
Gets a certain number of points. Open and quarterfinals get a certain number, and then World Fitness Project and Wadapalooza are based off of strength of field.
Okay.
But there's a max points that you can get. So like, I can't remember. I don't know what the max is, but like Wadapalooza can't get a max of 1,000. It's like 200 or whatever, 250.
Okay.
World
I had
Fitness Project's
thought-
like 350 or something.
I had thought, like, I don't know how many points they give out at Wadapalooza, but it's like if you had 3,000 points at Wadapalooza, or WFP rather, if you get those 3,000 points, they carry that directly into this thing. And I was like, well, the WFP has more events and more.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is automatically stupid because you could get like a ridiculous, like you can just change the number of events and you can't ever beat that event.
No, they
So
set
that
a
makes
max
sense.
that you could get for it, which is
Okay.
what PGA and whatever does. I think what's going to happen is it's be the same thing as what happened last year. Is they're going to invite the 15 because they have 15 spots for this Rogue point system and then 5 wild cards.
Yeah.
At some point, as they invite all 15 of these top athletes on the Rogue leaderboard, someone down the list like Maddie Sturt's like, you know what? I don't think I can qualify against Danielle, Ariel, Alex, and Emma. I'm not going to fly over from Australia.
Sure.
And you get to a certain point and you're like, I'm out. And what happens is it's like, just like last year, how many people ended up backing out or dropping out or declining their invite?
A lot.
If I was Mayhem, I wouldn't want people to decline.
Right.
Like if they earn their way through the open or quarterfinals, that's one thing. And they say, no, I don't want to go. But you're just like saying, I want the best athletes, and all these people are going to say no, and now I got to go scramble to find backfills.
Right.
I don't like that piece of it.
I don't like the Tia's not at the top of this leaderboard. Like that makes
I don't either.
I mean, like in the context of Mayhem, it doesn't really matter because she would get an invite regardless, and she's pregnant, so it really doesn't matter. But like, how is Tia not like she needs to be number 1?
She's been pregnant. She's missed a games and 2 rogues in
I really do
a 4-year
hate this.
span.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate many things that Rogue does, this is
Yeah,
one that
the problem that I
absolutely
have
hate.
with it is it works in golf, like, and you can understand why, like, say a Tiger Woods is not up there, or like,
Right.
you know, when he was injured or coming back and all that stuff because he didn't compete enough. But all the athletes understand and cared about it,
Sure.
right? And so they knew, like, hey, if I don't compete in these many tournaments, I'm not going to be at the top world rankings, and it matters to me. Like, that's
It
an
matters
important
all
thing.
year.
But nobody's going to compete at the World Fitness Project because of Rogue's ranking.
Right.
Well,
Nobody's
and
going to go compete at Wadapalooza because of Rogue's ranking.
Dude,
Like they compete what they want to compete with, and it doesn't really matter.
the person at the top doesn't care about the games.
Also true.
Like, I don't think that's like, if you're using this for the game season, the person at the literal top could care less about the games. And it's because all she cares about is Rogue, right? Like, Guy is probably in here, and he hasn't been in the game in 2 years. Like, but he cares about Rogue, and like, if they're like, Rogue is worth more than anything else. And it just, I don't think you can use that for a game season, or you subtract the points from the Rogue Invitational, because it makes it skews it.
Yeah, it's CrossFit said
Because
it
if you
earlier,
weren't
it's
invited-
confirmation bias.
Yeah. Dude, so I think it doesn't matter, Patrick, that she cares about Rogue the most. It's like Mayhem's using it for their semifinal. It's a part of the game season. I think if you did the list, but then you subtracted Rogue Invitational's points because
It's a better list.
because it does skew it, you have a more accurate representation of the game season or look back of, you know, what that list should be. I bet it's a more accurate representation.
Yeah, maybe.
And what's funny, Laura probably still makes the list.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But she doesn't. She's not at the top. And Tia, I bet she is at the top. I don't know. It'd be between
No, she wouldn't
Tia
be at
and
the top.
Danielle. I think so. No, dude. I think so, because there's 300 points.
Tia has less points on the Invitational than Ariel and Danielle because she has.
She's got 300. Okay.
She has 100 from the win, but she has 1587 versus 1822 and 1700. So no, Tia would still be behind Danielle and Ariel,
Because she would be.
but she hasn't competed in those times. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. I think they want to send out invites here soon, so we'll see.
But she's only 24 points away from Ariel Lowen. Ariel Lowen would lose more than 24 points. She'd be ahead of Ariel Lowen.
No, Ariel would lose 1800 and
Tia loses 1,500.
oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right,
And then,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry, John. I don't like it. Whatever.
Like, it makes it way more accurate.
But you have to include Rogue to some degree.
No, you don't. I could because Rogue skews it. Rogue
You can't-
skews
you
it for
shouldn't.
themselves.
You shouldn't, based on the fact that it is confirmation bias. You just shouldn't.
And it's,
I
and it
understand
just
why you
is.
want to, but you just shouldn't.
I get, like, it just.
But
it
then
just
why would
is.
you include anything else other than the game?
Why would you have the list in general? You can just invite the athletes you want anyway. It's
They
and
do
it's
what
like
they want.
Like, you just do the top 15 of the 2025 CrossFit Games, and then invite whoever, and then the next 5 are a qualifier. I don't know why we got away from that.
That's fair.
I want to know the click traction on this. Like, this site gets visited twice a year?
By me.
Yeah, by you. And it's like no one else is looking at it. Probably Sprague like pulls it up every now and again just to like motivate himself. But besides that, it's like, you know, I just don't. No one's looking at this, and so I don't know why Rogue did it really.
Justify their picks.
Yeah, keep that in house.
I don't know. So yeah, we'll find out. Rogue Invitational. They'll be using that. Invites will be coming out soon. And on Friday, NorCal Classic qualifier workouts are released. We're starting the season before the Open. I don't like it, but
Yeah, I'm not a
Feels
big
weird.
fan of it either, but I'm thinking about signing up.
I'm gonna sign up too.
go ahead, sign up. Sign up.
Might get my
NorCal
spot.
Classic Competition Corner. Go support those guys. I'm not mad at NorCal for doing it. I'm mad that that's part of the season and that's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's just yeah. No, I'm not mad either. It's just
I think
It
the Open should
shouldn't
be
be
what
allowed.
it start. I think the Open is where it should start, and the competitions should use the Open in their quarterfinals. I saw people say, well, that's how the qualifiers, like because French Open, the French Throwdown has it, Red Bull Renegades has it, Far East has it, all these things. It's so that the athletes who aren't participating in the game season can qualify. I don't think they should be able to compete anyway, but that's also like the semifinals should be for the games qualifier, not for anybody random that just wants to compete and not be part of the season.
Yeah, I agree.
I do agree with that part, but in NorCal's defense, the one reason I do like it is because nothing else is really going on, so you're not stressing the athletes out having to do 6 qualifiers back to back to back, trying to do that whole thing.
If you only want to go to NorCal, if you want to go to French Throwdown or Rebel or Far East, those 3 are all like on top of each other.
Right.
I just
They're
think
coming up.
Yeah, they're at the end of January, early February. They're like either overlapping or like back to back to back.
That still gives you some time.
I get it, but like there's something special about the Open and the 0.1 Open announcement that kicks off the year, makes a big deal. The Open matters. You got to go through the Open. It's kind of weird if you qualify for a semifinal before the Open even starts and you've got your ticket to go compete there as long as you finish in the top 2,000 at quarterfinals. Like
Right.
it's just backwards. And I just don't
I agree completely with Spin.
I understand.
With that, John agrees. Tyler agrees. We'll see you guys next week.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.
Real quick, John.
I wanted to shout